Kim Jones in my 9, I had to plug up. Hey, I didn't in my sock, I had to plug up. Hey, I just got a new watch, diamonds on my wrist. Hey, yeah, that's my favorite bitch. Hey.
Ducking out on our lunch break to go and get these papers express posted out. We're getting Conditional Rego, bruh. And if you don't know what Conditional Rego is, when your car turns 30 years old, you can apply for historic or conditional rego. Let me just run through some of the documentation you're going to need to get your car registered under the classic vehicle scheme. Alright, so first you're going to need your blue slip, aka your AU-Viz report. Take it out to your mechanic and they'll sort that out for you. Classic vehicle declaration, sections 1 and 2 filled out. You want to take this to your car club. So my car club is Money Pit. Shout out to Lee who got me signed up for that. So you're going to take your classic vehicle declaration form, blue slip to your car club, pay $120, get it signed off, and then finally, because I'm going for a classic vehicle declaration, it needs an extra step. If you're going for historic, that's all you're going to need. You can still need your blue slip and your vehicle declaration. Take that to the RMS and you're pretty much good to go. However, in my case, because I'm going for a classic vehicle declaration, which is a conditional rego, which means you can have a slightly modified vehicle, within means of course, you got to spend an extra $30 and send it off to the ACMC, and you got to print out your receipt. So what I'm doing now is I'm getting all these documents and I'm getting it express posted to the ACMC, which stands for and express post to them, they express post it back to me, and then with all these forms I have to go to the RMS to get my plates, and then we're registered. So let's go to the post office. Off she goes. And a bit of smoky barbecue, please.
A few inches later, tomorrow for sure.
No plates, no face, no case.
6.5 hours later.
What is up, gang? We out here, post-work tang. Yeah, we're off to the RMS. Transfer the rego for the Civic, but also put the Sylvia on historic plates. Yes, sir. We got all the documentations. Blue slip. We got the declaration stamp. Got the declaration sent off with the blue slip to get it stamped again by the Australian Motor Club Corporation. That's it. Now we have to go to the RMS with our old plates, pay the fee, and get the new conditional plate slapped on. You're probably wondering like, well, that's great, but why do you got to go to the RMS to transfer the Civic across? Well, the Civic came with custom plates. And when you have to transfer custom plates into your name, there's an extra fee involved. Every single year you have to pay, I think $100 a year. I don't know, the custom plates are cool. I tried to sell them off, but nobody really wanted to buy them. Really that hot, like EK999, it's pretty cool, but you gotta find the exact person looking for that. I did get an offer for $100, but there's somebody worth my time. Paperwork and bullshit for $100. I didn't really expect to get crazy amounts for it anyway, so I just kind of tested my luck.
I've been moving calm, start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up like they say in the puddle.
More paperwork.
You know how I like it when you love me. I don't want to die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, shit was different with me. God's plan. God's plan.
Alright guys, we are back in the Civic after standing around in the RMS, but it was not in vain. We got the conditional plates, bro, and we also got the new plates for the Civic as well. Just standard black and white. We're gonna slap these puppies on before we go, because right now we're driving around with no plates. And we did a bit of a naughty. There was a toy made across the road and we ended up buying some Fast and Furious Hot Wheels. And then the guy was like, hey, we got some more Fast and Furious stock at the back. I'm like, my eyes lit up, bro. I'm like, yo, what have you got? And I had this set here, which has a few old school GDRs, like the Hakosuka, the old Skyline, the old Fair Lady, and the Mazda RX-3, which is pretty dope. But this is totally impulse, bro, but fuck it, I had to cop it, man. Anyway, let's put these plates on and go home, bro.
Might go down to DOD.
about to get them ends, baby.
I make sure that no side heat. And still.
Alrighty, let's go put these bad boys on. It kind of looks clean without any plates on, hey? The thing with these plates and Japanese cars is that it's too big to really fit it. So you have to kind of bend both sides to get it to fit. Let me show you how. Ah, these are clean, bro. Alright, so you can have to like bend it just around there somewhere. The best way to do it is kind of like, so that's the marking spot there, just before those two holes. Place it on the ground and then just put your thumb there and then just give it a cheeky little bend like that. See? And then same outside just before the hole here. Just give it a cheeky little bend. Then you've got the bend done, and I think we need to bend it a bit more. Alrighty, so reserve. Shit, that looks fresh. Jeez. Cheers, bro. Look at that, boys. How slick is that? Fuck yeah. We haven't driven this hill in a couple of weeks, so it's always good to check our fluids. Coolant, check. Engine oil, check. Steering fluid, check. Make sure your coil packs are on properly, check. Alright, let's start her up. Because the last thing you want, hypothetically, let's say you had a mad leak somewhere, you just pissed out oil after some weeks and then you start your car up and then it doesn't start. The only thing to worry about now is if the battery is going down, but I'm pretty sure it should be fine. Let's do it. Yeah. First go, baby. Yeah. That's what's up. Fuck, I miss driving this thing, man. It's been a while. It's been a while. A while, I mean like a couple of weeks. It's a long time. And we're gonna be doing a quick interior refresh of the 180. As you know, the interior is a bit, how you going? Well, not how you going, but like there's some parts that could be improved. As we're replacing these old door cards, see, missing a stereo speaker cover as well, with these ones here from a 180 SX. It's got like the tiger print on it, which is pretty dope. And it's got these JL audio tweeters in there too. So interior refresh coming soon. And this is a lip for the Civic. And we're finally getting rid of this sex pack denim thing for a proper glove box cover. Anyway, let's check in on the Mark II, see how that's going. Because we had some hella rain in the past couple of weeks, and hopefully the rear boot isn't filled with water. Let's find out.
I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to...
Structurally, it's looking quite okay, especially when the boot lid's like closed. Wait, do I have the keys in my pocket? Yep, I do. So structurally, as you can see, it's looking quite okay. I'll give it a bit of a... Yep. So it's looking quite good. Obviously this needs to be bolted up properly. I'm contemplating, yeah, this side still needs work to get the tail light buckets to fit properly, and straightening this part out. But one of my mates is actually buying a shell, and he's potentially going to be selling me the rear beaver cut here. So I'm contemplating whether I should do the whole cut that section out and replace it with a new one. But it's a lot of work, like you have to like drill out these welds and shit, and I don't know if I'm game enough to do that shit. Alright, so this is really bad lighting. This is how you improve your lighting. First step, you turn your light off. Second step, you close the blinds. Then, you hit them with the vibes. Yeah. And then, you turn your computer on. And then, you hit your Elgato light. Damn, bro, I need to get a haircut. Shit's long. Oh hey, what's up? I'm just talking to the gang. Great! And then you hit it with this light. Ding! And it's pretty nice. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Curse TV. You wanna say something? You fucking weirdo.
It's Netricky TV.
Netrick TV.
Netricky, because you're young, right?
Oh, Netricky.
Netricky. Wow.
Trying to find some more of these. Curse got really excited. Like when I said let's go look for these, bro, she got mad competitive. Like there was this other bloke in the same aisle at Big W as us, and he started walking towards the next shop, and the Curse like, oh, let's go. But it was like some amazing race type thing. But she got hella hyped to find this again.
Still want to buy one, but I want to find one naturally. I don't want to be buying it off, you know, Facebook Marketplace, this, that, you know what I'm saying?
Who's putting an accent on now?
But I like a British accent.
Anyway, we just went for our first drive in the historic vehicle, aka the Conditional S13. This is the logbook that you're supposed to use. Now, you're only supposed to drive the car 60 times per year. I don't know how strictly they're going to be policing that, but essentially, if you get pulled over and the date is not written in here, it's quite simple. Yeah, if the date is not written here, you're technically not covered by CTP, and it's technically like driving a car unregistered. So 60 days a year, you can drive the whip. As you can see with the Mark II quick little progress report, yeah, like the damage is well and truly still there, but we've made some huge progress on getting it fixed up. Now I'm kind of on the fence about whether I want to replace the rear beaver tail or not, because turns out if I take off that rear panel, I'll have to then, if I stick the new one on, the rail will still kind of be a bit bent. So if I like, I don't know, it's like you can't fix the entire thing unless you pull all the rails out and make it all straight and then slap the new one on. So I don't know, I need to get some more opinions, maybe of some people that have done more panel beating experience than me. If you guys have any tips or tricks, recommendations, if you guys have seen the damage, what to do, I'm all ears. But for now, I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm just get the rear bar to fit on, because I mean, once the rear bar is on and the boot lid's on, you really can't see anything to the naked eye. It's really just gonna be the rear quarter panel that's gonna have the dents inside them. Let's go through the pricing for the historic conditional retro. So the total cost of historic conditional retro is, hold on. Damn, man, I'm thirsty. The cost of getting conditional retro. Okay, blue slip, depending on your car and your weight and different circumstances, aka your EAU Viz report, $154. Cost of club registration, depending on the club, for me, $120. Alright, then you have to send your stamp declaration across to the ACMC, which is going to cost you $30. Plus express post, if you want to send it to them really fast, $7. And then finally, when you go back to the RMS with all your documentation, admin fee, $22. Conditional retro plate, which is the actual physical plate, $47. And the CTP premium and levy, $24. The initial cost of getting conditional retro for me, in my situation, $402. Compare that to traditional retro, you're looking at about 1,200 bucks. Yeah, like it's gonna cost you 700 bucks for green slip, CTP, third party, plus 400 and something for 12 months New South Wales retro. 1,200 versus 400, and mind you, this 400 is just an initial cost. When you initially set up your conditional retro or historic retro, it's always going to cost more because you're going to be spending extra money on the blue slip and you're spending extra money on the actual physical plates itself. But every year when you renew it, it's going to cost you the cost of your pink slip and annual registration, which is like, I think $60, plus your car club fee, plus the ACMC fee. So I think it's about 150, less than $300. And that's crazy, like to be able to register your vehicle for a whole year for $300. That's absolutely unheard of. Crazy. And look, mind you, you should be driving it daily. You should have a second car. You technically can't be driving this car every single day because it's only valid to be driven for 60 days. Whether you want to push your boundaries and limits beyond that, that's up to you. But technically, if you get caught driving without the stuff written in, you might get into trouble. But don't quote me on that. Do as you wish. Yeah, guys. Why do I always clap? Why do I always have to clap at the start of... But yeah, guys, that is how you get conditional / historic rego on your 30-year-old vehicle. So if this video gave you some value, you learned something new, maybe your car's 29 years old, or you know, your car is already 30 years old, you're about to go do this. So hope this video was much help to you guys. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Subscribe. We got a hell of a lot of shit coming, man. And go check out my music, man. Yendori, bras. You know how it be. Anyway, guys, peace out, take care, and you know, go try something new. You didn't live once.
Pulling up with my clip, yelling out, bitch, we out, yeah, we out, yeah.